Hi, I'm Chef Neil. I'm going to show you how to make an English breakfast here. So we've got some nice sausages, we've got some eggs, we've got some onions, we've got a little bit of black pudding here, some tomato juice, a bit of butter, and of course some Nutilis clear. First of all, we're going to make the sausages. The most important thing is when we make the sausages, we've got to make sure we take all the skins off. Because if we go to blend them and the skins are on there, it's going to make it really have a few little lumps in there. So the most important thing is to get your sausage and just simply push the end off like that and just push your sausage out like that, yeah? And there you are. And these are the things that are probably the hardest things to blend. Then we just put them into there like that. Just going to take a little bit of onion and just chop it, okay? You don't have to have it all that fine, but you don't want really big chunks in there. There we go, and then, there we are. Now, at this stage, I'm going to add a little pinch of sage in there because I want a little bit of different flavour. You could always add a little bit of tomato sauce, brown sauce, for any type of flavour you want. If you want to put a little bit of mustard in there, you can at this stage. We're just going to cover it with a little bit of water. There we go. So you want a medium heat. If you have the heat too hot, we're going to burn the pan dry, and that's not what we want. So what we need to do is just to break up the sausages a little bit like that. This is the really important part to do, yeah? Because if you cook the big chunks, when you go to blend them, they're not going to blend nice and smooth, okay? And as you can smell, all that beautiful flavour is coming out there, the onions, the sausage, and the sage and things. We're going to leave it to cook, and what we'll end up with is some beautiful sausages, which will be fantastic to blend down. So here's the black pudding. It's really important that we remove the plastic from the outside of it. We need to remove it, okay? So what we want to do is just to dice it so it's quite small, like that, okay? There we go. We're going to add a little bit of hot water to this. So what we're going to do is just put the heat on here, just low heat. Bring it to the boil. You can do your white sausages exactly the same way as well. So what we're just doing here is we're just going to break it down, keep it on a low heat, cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes, just so it's nice and moist again. And the reason why, it's much easier to blend when it's like that. As the black pudding and the sausage are cooking, it's a really good time to get on with the rest of the preparation. So what we're going to do here is crack 2 eggs into a dish. There we go. We're going to add a little bit of milk into here, and then we're going to mix them well. Put the milk in, and just mix them up thoroughly, so they're all broken up. And then we're going to put them into the microwave, and then we're going to cook them for 2 to 3 minutes. So while the sausage and the black pudding are cooking, we'll do the mushrooms. So again, just chop the mushrooms. Okay, there we go. Just make sure they're nice and small, diced like that. Put them into a little bowl. We're going to add a little bit of milk and butter into there as well. So we just pour that over the top. Just add a few little extra calories into there. Now what we're going to do is take it to the microwave and we're going to cook it. To make your tomatoes, the best way to use is just use a little bit of tomato juice. The problem with using like tin tomatoes and things like that, you have to put them through the sieve and take all the little seeds out of there as well. So what I'm going to do here is just take a little bit of tomato juice, put it into there, and then I'm going to add my Nutilis clear powder into there. I'm going to put 2 scoops into here, sprinkle it over the top, and stir it, whisk it in, and what you'll end up with is some nice thick tomatoes. Now we've got everything cooked, we're going to actually blend everything down now. So the first thing to do is we're going to do the sausages. These are really nice and warm still, so they'll blend nice and smooth. Put the lid on the blender and blend them till they're smooth. There we are. There's the sausages smooth, so we pour the mixture into there. Make sure you've got no little bits in there. Oh, they're absolutely perfect. So what we're going to do now is add our Nutilis clear powder into there. We're going to put 2 scoops into here, and we're going to stir it into there. And what we're looking for is a really nice soft texture. So we just stir it around, and there we go. So there we are. As you can see, it's just holding up on itself. It's like a meringue. It's a nice soft mousse texture. It's not too thick, and that's what we're looking for. I'm going to blend the rest of the ingredients now to the same texture as the sausage. I'm going to add the Nutilis clear into there to get the right consistency. I'm going to show you a few little different techniques here to make. I'm just going to get some of that nice sausage mix, just push it into the piping bag. There we go. And I'm going to pull it down there, and then just pipe 2 nice sausages side by side. So can you see how nice and soft the mixture is? So the next one is just to use like a little scone cutter. Okay, so all we're going to do here is just take a little bit of the mixture, yeah, put it into there. So this is the black pudding. Just push it till it's smooth like that. There you go. Lift it off. And there we are, we have a perfect, nice little bit of black pudding. Simplest things to use, or maybe just like a little scoop. So I've got the mushrooms here, just scoop them onto the side. There you go. Okay, and as you can see, we're getting some really nice little shapes and colours onto the plate as well. And I always think a nice little bit of red to finish off. So I'm just going to take myself 2 little spoons, and I'm going to make myself a nice little quenelle of tomato. Can you see that lovely soft mixture into the middle of there? And there we have a beautiful English breakfast. As you can see, the colours are absolutely fantastic on the plate. It smells absolutely delicious. Bon appetit.